Call the Committee on Education Policy to order. We will take up the following items for approval. Action item 1A is the approval of the minutes of the meeting held on June 9th, 2025. I move the approval of action item 1A. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Please vote.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? That item passes. We will now address the action items of the policy calendar. Policy item 1B1A is a resolution to establish a Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science at Baruch College. I now call on Interim Executive Vice Chancellor and University Provost Alicia Alvaro to provide further background on this item.
Baruch College has developed a strong set of programs and activities to support interdisciplinary education and research related to sustainability. A new major in environmental science will extend existing programs that focus on concepts, topics, and concerns related to this discipline to meet student demand for a comprehensive major without directly duplicating other offerings across CUNY. The college has a requisite faculty, classroom, laboratory, administrative, and library resources to support this program. Baruch has partnered with Kingsborough, Queensborough, and Hostos community colleges to develop transfer articulation agreements to support seamless transfer and bolster future recruitment, retention, and graduation rates. The program is financially sustainable given demand, section size, and current staffing, and is projected to generate sufficient revenue through enrollment to cover all operating costs in the first year. Provost Essig is available to respond to any questions the committee might have about this item.
Thank you, Alicia. I move the approval of policy item 1B1A. Do I have?
Second.
Second? Any discussion?
I just have one policy question, not specific to this program. There are specific articulation agreements here. How are those affected by our new transfer policies?
So all of them are reviewed to ensure that they are in alignment with all the transfer work that's already been done. And if not, then they're pushed back to the colleges to refine them to make sure that they're in alignment.
Do we need a separate articulation agreement or just an assurance that the transfer policy is working?
It's part of the review process of the articulation agreement now. So because it's embedded within the process, we wouldn't have an articulation agreement. It prevents an articulation agreement from moving forward without it. So I think building it into the process, that additional step. And it's because we have the new associate dean for transfer and articulation, a position that didn't exist before. So now they're embedded into the review process.
And this has an agreement with 3 of the schools. Are the other 4 schools eligible to work into this process?
It depends on if they have that major at their schools. Not all of the community colleges have a corresponding major.
Thank you.
Yep.
Any other questions, discussion? Okay, if not, I'd like to vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? That item passes. Policy item 1B is a resolution to establish a Bachelor of Arts degree in Environmental Studies at Baruch. Again, I'll call on Alicia to provide us some background.
Like the Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science, the BA in Environmental Studies will extend existing programs to meet student demand for a comprehensive major without directly duplicating other offerings across CUNY. In addition, Baruch has partnered with Kingsborough, Queensborough, and Hostos community colleges to develop transfer articulation agreements to support seamless transfer into this proposed program, as well as to bolster future recruitment, retention, and graduation rates. The proposed program is financially sustainable given demand, section size, and current staffing, and is projected to generate sufficient revenue through enrollment to cover all operating costs in the first year. Should the committee have any questions, Provost Essig would be happy to address them.
Okay, so then I move the approval of policy item 1B1B. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion or questions? I just have one question. I see the first year there's going to be 15 students. I don't know if that's a question.
Yep. And you can stay there because you have a few more.
You have to. So I just was wondering, I see that the expected students are 15 in the first year. Is that a typical, it seems like a low number to me, but I don't, is that, for a new program, is that sustainable? Is that the right number?
Pretty typical for like a pilot year. You have to build, the word of mouth, so students will register and add in future years.
So you feel it's fine? That's where
Yeah,
they
I feel
typically
it's
start
fine,
and could
and
grow
it's
from
making
there.
use of existing resources,
Yes.
so it's a way to ramp up.
Okay, all right, thanks. Thank you. Any other questions? If not, can we vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? None. Thank you. That item passes. Policy item 1B1C is a resolution to establish a program in psychology leading to a post-baccalaureate certificate at Baruch College. Again, Dr. Calvert.
With a rich history of offering high-quality education in psychology at both the undergraduate and graduate levels, and a strong ability to identify market trends and respond to emerging needs in professional fields, Baruch College proposes to support the demand in various subdisciplines by offering a 26-credit, fully online, asynchronous, post-baccalaureate certificate in psychology with different academic tracks to train baccalaureate-holding students seeking to pursue advanced study in psychology, but do not have a degree in psychology or did not major in this discipline. Unlike most other post-baccalaureate psychology programs, which take a generalist approach, this program offers tracks in two of the most highly sought-after applied areas of psychology: industrial organizational psychology and clinical counseling psychology. Baruch has demonstrated strong student interest as evidenced by the number of applicants to its existing graduate programs and by the national educational trends. These trends indicate a likely continuous recruitment of at least 25 students per year, sustained retention, and successful completion rates. The college has the necessary faculty, classroom, administrative, and library resources to support both students and program operations. And again, Provost Essig is available for questions.
Thank you. So I move the approval of policy item 1B1C. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussions or questions? Henry?
This seems like a pretty heavy program. It's 26 credits. That's almost like a full-time program for these students.
It's not designed to be full-time because it's fully asynchronous, so students can take it in a more self-paced way. Our intention is that it would be mostly part-time, and we would finish it, I think, I remember exactly what it says in the proposal, like 3 semesters or 2 semesters in a summer for those 26 credits. We really see, as we open applications for our own mental health counseling and IO Psych master's programs, we see a lot of interest from students who may have majored in biology or English or communications. And this fills the gap for them so that they get the psych prerequisites needed to be eligible to enter as a master's program in psychology, which they couldn't do without all of these courses as an
Aren't the
undergrad.
credits stackable?
They're stackable into our own, not stackable into our master's degree because they're undergraduate credits.
Oh, they're on the-
Yeah, so that's why it's not an advanced certificate, it's a post-baccalaureate certificate.
Sounds like a great feeder program.
It does.
Absolutely. And
Yeah, that's the idea.
For psychology, the prerequisites, they're substantial to get into graduate programs. You have to have psychological statistics, experimental, advanced experimental. So it's very, and a lot of those courses have a lab component of research and writing and so there are a lot of credits. So 26 is pretty easy to get to just with the prerequisites for grad school.
That's great.
It's a great
It's a
program.
great program.
Me
I
too.
love these certificate
Yeah.
programs.
Me too.
So thank you. So can we, if there's no other questions, can we put it to a vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? Hearing none, that item passes. Policy item 1B1D is a resolution to establish an advanced certificate in investment market analysis at Baruch College. Again? Well,
This 9-credit advanced certificate is designed to equip students and professionals with advanced quantitative and strategic skills essential for success in today's dynamic investment markets, offering rigorous coursework in investment analysis, market structure, corporate finance, and derivatives through 3 graduate-level finance courses, thereby preparing graduates to meet the technological, data, and analytical demands of the evolving financial sector. Enrollment is projected to grow from 5 students in year 1 to 25 students in year 5, with an anticipated retention and 2-year graduation rate of approximately 85%. The proposed certificate program is financially sustainable given demand, section size, and current staffing, and is projected to generate sufficient revenue through enrollment to cover all operating costs in the first year. Based on projected enrollments and current faculty capacity, the program will require adjunct faculty hiring after the first 3 years and will only hire additional full-time faculty when enrollment generates sufficient revenue to support hiring. And Provost Essig is still here. Thank you.
So thank you. I move the approval of policy item
I have a
1B1D.
question.
Do I have a sec? First I got to do this. Do I have a
Second.
second? Any discussion? Go ahead, Angelo.
5 students is the projection?
Pilot year. So it's also a matter of timing. So if this gets approved now, we can essentially have intake in the spring, but we don't have any time to market it. So if we get the state approval, which comes pretty quickly on something like this, we would only expect to have a handful of students in the spring. These are all existing courses in our existing graduate programs in business, especially finance and data analytics. So 5 students in the spring, it's our honest
And what would this
estimate.
cost to add the 5 students? Is there a
There's no
cost?
cost. They're taking classes that already exist.
No cost, okay, thank you.
You're paying tuition, correct?
They are, of course. They're paying
It's only
tuition.
it's only
And
3 courses, 9 credits.
3 courses, 9 credits, stackable into our existing majors.
Right. Okay, got it.
Got it, good idea, okay.
All right, so we can now put it to a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? That item passes. Thank you. So policy item 1B1E is a resolution to establish an Associate of Science program in biology at Bronx Community College. Call on Dr. Alvaro.
The creation of a standalone AS in biology program was recommended in the Bronx Community College Academic Master Plan. BCC's articulation agreement and program alignment with Lehman College ensures that students graduating from the new Associate of Science in Biology program can transfer to Lehman College with the appropriate academic standing in the aligned bachelor's degree program. Furthermore, the courses in the proposed biology major include all designated universal transfer path biology courses from CUNY's transfer initiative, enabling seamless transfer of these courses into all other CUNY baccalaureate biology majors. All new courses for the Associate of Science and Biology program can be conducted in existing classrooms and laboratories on the BCC campus with current faculty and minimal additional laboratory supplies, and is projected to generate sufficient revenue through enrollment to cover all operating costs in the first year. Based on projected enrollments and current faculty capacity and expertise, the program is not anticipated to require additional full-time faculty hires. If the committee has any questions about this program, Provost Montenegro would be happy to respond.
Thank you. So I move the approval of policy item 1B1E. Do I have a second?
Second,
Any discussion, questions?
I have a couple,
Okay, Henry?
of course.
Of course.
After this, I'll be quiet.
It's okay.
Don't worry. This is essentially replacing the associate in science with a biology focus, or
It provides another path for students. The Associate in Science with a bio option provides limited offerings in biology. Ironically enough, this program will provide 2 additional requirements in biology plus an elective credit in biology for students. So the Associate in Science option in biology might be for someone that might be pre-med, whereas this one might be for someone that might want to go into a baccalaureate and a master's degree in biology to provide 2 other career paths.
so you're going to maintain the existing program.
Yes.
And are you doing something similar in chemistry and in physics down the line, or is this?
Not at
is
this
sort of
point.
unique?
Not at this point, because these other programs are relatively small in enrollment, and there's no perceived need for demand for this specific path.
Great.
And is this competitive with other associate degrees in biology from other community colleges?
Yes, yes. I believe there's one other. There's actually more than one other associate in science, specifically for biology, at Cross CUNY. This is the only one in the Bronx.
It's only one in the Bronx, though. Okay, yeah, okay, thank you.
And I'll say with the transfer initiative, the biology major from community college senior was one of the largest ones. A lot of the students then go to pre-med, and so it's a very popular transfer path.
Great.
Yeah.
Any other questions? If not, let's put it to a vote. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? Hearing none, that item passes. Policy item 1B1F is a resolution to establish a program in entrepreneurship and small business management leading to the Associate of Applied Science degree at Bronx Community College. Alvaro.
The proposed AAS in Entrepreneurship and Small Business Management, which will be the only one of its kind in the Bronx, is designed to foster core competencies in leadership, teamwork, problem-solving, and communication, complemented by practical skills in accounting, finance, marketing, and quantitative analysis. The proposed degree program requires students to complete a 2-credit internship at a startup through a cooperative work experience course, which enhances job acquisition skills, clarifies career goals, and provides practical insights into business while developing competencies in leadership, teamwork, and key skills in accounting, finance, marketing, all supported by BCC's collaboration with local businesses. All courses for the program can be conducted in existing classrooms and laboratories on the BCC campus with current faculty and minimal additional supply costs, the latter of which can be covered by the Venture Well grant received for a Design for Sustainable and Green Innovations course. Based on projected enrollments and current faculty capacity and expertise, the program is not anticipated to require additional full-time faculty hires. Again, Provost Montenegro is available to respond to questions.
Thank you, Alicia. I move the approval of policy item 1B1F. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Yes.
Quick question. When it comes on to this program and like going to a senior college right after, understanding that this is the only one in the Bronx, do you have any partnerships with any other CUNY senior colleges?
Not at this point. The design of the program is to be a terminal program for students to graduate and then seek employment or be entrepreneurs and develop their own businesses. But a significant number of the courses do transfer. Some of them in the core, 20 credit, transfer automatically. Other ones transfer based on the major students choose if they choose to transfer 4-year program.
So something I want to add that we've been doing with the transfer work is AAS really is a terminal degree. It's designed to get a job, which is why there's a lot of the internships and apprenticeships built into it. If students, their goal really is, and they know from day one, they want a bachelor, they can take some of these courses in a different major path, so that everything transfers. AAS degrees have less gen ed requirements by the state, so they don't satisfy all of the gen ed requirements. So an AA and an AS is for transfer, AAS is to get a terminal job. If a student, of course, gets a job and then decides they want a bachelor's, a lot of the courses will transfer, but inevitably some of them are very applied courses for which there really is nothing at the bachelor level.
Okay, and then so the internship point then, so you'll be helping them with getting these internships, right?
Correct. There's a lot of support from the Economic Development Organization in the Bronx, and a lot of businesses that want to get support for a lot of the day work that they do, and so students actually can serve as experts in the particular areas of the course that they're taking to support those small businesses in those related projects.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yes, Angela.
Is there any coordination with the city and the Small Business Administration between the program and what the city has?
Not at this point. I know that the program faculty have worked very closely to maximize the benefits of the incubators that are provided through the university system. And so we'll explore also a collaboration with SBA.
I think this is such a great program for the Bronx. And I'm hoping going forward, some other schools and other boroughs might pick up on your example. We'll see how it works, but it sounds like a great program in the Bronx.
I think so.
Thanks. So we'll now put it to a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? Hearing none, that item passes. Policy item 1B1G is a resolution to establish an Associate of Science program in Human Services at the College of Staten Island. I'll ask Dr. Alvaro.
This new Associate of Science in Human Services program will prepare students for entry-level employment and seamless transfer to the baccalaureate programs in social work and related fields at CSI. The successful completion of the program will provide a streamlined educational pathway for students to earn 3 degrees in 5 years, beginning with an Associate of Science degree in Human Services, followed by a Bachelor's of Science in Social Work, and culminating in a Master of Social Work with advanced standing. This program responds to strong student interest and addresses the growing community need for human services professionals across all levels, particularly in programs serving individuals with disabilities. The program supports CUNY's strategic roadmap to advance community engagement and service, particularly those looking to advance their careers. The proposed program is financially sustainable, given expected demand, section size, and current staffing, and is projected to generate sufficient revenue through enrollment to cover all operating costs in the first year. Based on projected enrollment, the program will not require faculty hiring in the first 3 years and will only hire additional full-time faculty when enrollment generates sufficient revenue to support hiring. President Lynch is available to respond to any questions the committee might have about this item.
Thank you. I move the approval of policy item 1B1G. Do I have a second?
Second.
Discussions or questions? Hearing none, we'll put that to a vote. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item passes. Policy item 1B1H is a resolution to establish an Associate of Science program in biotechnology at the New York City College of Technology. Dr. Alvaro?
City Tech's proposed 60-credit Associate of Science in Biotechnology program is designed to equip graduates with essential in-demand skills validated through the awarding of micro-credentials through the Bioscience Core Skills Initiative, ultimately culminating in a hands-on internship experience that prepares them with the knowledge and provides them with the skills necessary to make an immediate impact in this thriving field, or for the pursuit of future advanced studies working toward a bachelor's degree and beyond. The Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory DNA Learning Center, located on the City Tech campus, provides easy access to guest instructors, cutting-edge laboratories, and hands-on experiences in biotechnology, along with the resources of Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory, a prestigious center for biomedical research and education that has been home to 8 Nobel Prize winners. Examples of jobs graduates would be prepared to pursue include animal research technician, assistant clinical technician, and laboratory assistant or technician. City Tech has established an articulation agreement with York College to afford students a seamless transfer to York College's Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology. In addition, the courses in the proposed biotechnology major include all designated universal transfer path biology courses from CUNY's transfer initiative, enabling seamless transfer of these courses into other CUNY baccalaureate biology majors. The program's enrollment is projected to grow to 178 by 2030-31, with a retention rate of 76%. This modest growth will not only finance essential equipment and personnel, but also enhance laboratory courses for various degrees and provide vital support for both faculty and undergraduate researchers. If there are any questions about this information item, Provost Brown and Professor Jeremy Cito would be able to address them.
I move the approval of policy item 1B1H. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Henry?
I think we need. Thank you. This is the one program in the materials, the submission to the state indicate that there's a small but not insignificant additional cost for getting this program running. And I just want to be sure that we have the resources. You know, you're expecting 170 some odd students by year 5, but what happens in the first couple of years? Have we got the money to do it,
Yep.
especially in these fraught times?
You know, biology is an expensive discipline because you have to purchase the reagents and things like that. And when we went through the financial tables, every year from the first year, this would be a profitable degree.
And what happens the first year? Where are we getting the money from?
You mean so while we're waiting for the tuition money? In the first year, the students will basically be taking courses that we're already offering, and the enrollment in the first year was relatively modest. I can't remember exactly, I think 20 or something.
So the costs are going to be that modest?
Yes, and plus, you know, we do have Perkins funding where we can purchase items, and also, well, not tech feed so much, but we have the, you know,
Yeah.
we do have the resources, and plus that there are many advantages. We have pre-existing laboratories with equipment that we do not have to supply because they already exist on our campus through the DNA Learning Center. And as part of the agreement for having that facility on our campus, they're required to offer our students a certain amount of internships, access to the labs. So in that respect, it's really a bargain for CUNY and for City Tech.
I hope your projections are right.
Me-
It sounds like a great program, but, you know, we're always a little worried about the money these days.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I think in the first year, you projected only a $25,000 need. So I think, I mean, to get it off, and hopefully enrollment will jump up and cover other things, I think, hopefully. Well, I love, obviously, it's near and dear to my heart. I love the DNA Learning Center, I love Cold Spring Harbor, so it's right up my alley, so I'm very
Well,
happy with it.
capitalizing a little bit on that partnership too.
Yeah, of course, right. Okay, so any other questions or discussion? Okay, hearing none, we'll put it to a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? Hearing none, that item passes. Policy item 1B1I is a resolution to establish an Associate of Science program in Business Data Analytics at Queensborough Community College. Dr. Alvaro?
In response to high and growing market demand for business data analytics professionals, the Business Department at QCC surveyed current business, liberal arts, and science students, finding that 69% responded being interested or very interested in a business data analytics major, with the interest cutting across a wide range of student demographic groups. Graduates of the proposed program will be positioned to continue their studies at four-year colleges with bachelor's programs in business data analytics, which includes an articulation agreement with Baruch College's Zicklin School of Business, ensuring seamless transfer and the appropriate academic standing in the aligned bachelor's degree program. Enrollment is projected to grow 30 to 50% annually over the next 5 years, with a strong retention rate of 75%. The proposed program is financially sustainable given demand, section size, and current staffing, and is projected to generate sufficient revenue through enrollment to cover all operating costs in the first year. Dean Pullen is available to respond to any questions the committee might have about this item.
Thank you. I move the approval of policy item 1B1I. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussions or questions? Hearing none, we'll put it to a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? That item passes. Policy item 1B1J is a resolution to establish an advanced certificate program in environmental risk assessment at the CUNY Graduate School of Public Health and Health Policy. Dr. Alvaro?
The proposed advanced certificate is designed to provide students with specialized knowledge in toxicology, exposure science, and risk assessment frameworks widely used by federal, state, and local agencies, with a focus on applied toxicological analysis, exposure science, and risk characterization in real-world regulatory and public health contexts. That's a mouthful. The proposed 12-credit, fully online, asynchronous program will build on the strength of the school's existing graduate-level offerings, creating a clear and accessible pathway for students to continue their studies towards a full master's degree, while expanding opportunities for working professionals to gain specialized training that can be directly applied to their careers. The program has been designed to be cost-neutral from inception, with anticipated tuition revenue supporting the program's continued delivery without the need for additional financial investment. Senior Associate Dean McGovern is in attendance to respond to questions about the proposed advanced certificate program.
Thank you. I move the approval of policy item 1B1J. Do I have a second?
Second.
Discussions, questions?
So how many credits is this certificate?
12 credit.
Any other? Okay, let's put it to a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? Hearing none, that item passes. Policy item 1B1K is a resolution to establish an advanced certificate program in environmental and occupational epidemiology at the CUNY Graduate School of Public Health and Health Policy. Dr. Alvaro.
This certificate is designed for working professionals in public health, occupational health, and environmental sciences who seek more targeted training in quantitative and my mouth is not working anymore. Epidemiological. You see, that's a trick, it's not, yeah. Methods. Employers in these fields have emphasized the need for staff with stronger skills to interpret environmental and occupational data, evaluate exposures, and apply study design methods to real-world problems. Further, the program serves as a pipeline to graduate study, offering a flexible entry point for individuals interested in the field who are not yet ready to commit to a master's degree. The proposed program will build on the strength of the school's existing graduate level offering. Existing curriculum, experienced faculty, and established academic infrastructure will be leveraged, utilizing coursework that is already integral to accredited public health programs and delivering the 12-credit program in a fully online asynchronous format that ensures accessibility for working professionals, all without the need for additional resources. The program, which aligns with the mission of CUNY SPH to promote health, equity, and build a diverse and skilled public health workforce, has been designed to be cost neutral from inception, with anticipated tuition revenue supporting the program's continued delivery without the need for additional financial investment. Again, Senior Associate Dean McGovern can respond to any questions.
Thank you. I move the approval of policy item 1B1K. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Questions?
Epidemiological.
Yeah,
That's it.
there you go.
Got it.
There you go. I'm gonna call on you next time.
All right, I think we'll put it to a vote. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed, abstention? That item passes. Policy item 1B2A is a resolution to approve the establishment of a 4+1 global partnership programs at the CUNY Graduate School of Public Health and Health Policy.
CUNY SPH has an opportunity to collaborate with several international colleges and universities in developing 4+1 global partnership programs, expanding upon the existing 4+1 program that creates an educational pipeline from undergraduate degree completion through master's degree attainment with an accelerated 5-year process, increasing students' savings while also leading to their successful entry into the job market at a faster pace. CUNY SPH aims to establish an inaugural global 4+1 partnership with Badr University in Cairo, a private accredited institution aimed at providing accessible and affordable education across a diverse range of academic disciplines, marking this collaboration as the first of many potential partnerships. Undergraduate students from selected international universities may enroll in up to 18 credits at CUNY SPH through approved international agreements, and if granted admission to the graduate program, they can apply all completed credits toward their master's degree. The proposed 4+1 global partnership program will be an initiative offering students to attain their degree fully online. Future institutional partnerships under the Global Partnership Program 4+1 framework will require review in the Office of Academic Affairs and the Office of General Counsel to ensure alignment with CUNY's academic and legal standards and policies, thereby upholding the integrity and legality of the global collaborations. There is a companion resolution being considered at the Finance and Administration Committee regarding the tuition structure of the global 4+1 programs. If the committee has any questions about the program, Dean McGovern will be able to respond.
Thank you. I move the approval of policy item 1B2A. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Just so I'm clear, a student takes 18 credits, graduate courses from SPH. They count towards the undergraduate degree, but they'll also count towards the first year of a graduate degree at SPH.
Correct.
And they pay tuition they pay undergraduate
Undergraduate
tuition
tuition.
Correct.
here
For the
Yeah.
first 18.
for the first 18.
Correct. That is the way the current 4+1 programs throughout CUNY work, and so it's just
What
modeling
a
it.
great deal.
It is a great deal. Yeah.
Any other questions, discussion? So let's vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? That item passes. Policy items 1B3A through 1B3C are resolutions requesting appointments with immediate tenure for 3 faculty from 2 campuses. Dr. Apatow.
Associate Provost Agnes Codebo was previously awarded tenure at Villanova University in the Department of Spanish and has served as acting chair of the Latin American Studies program, having previously received her PhD in Latin American and Iberian cultures from Columbia University. Dr. Codebo is the author of 2 books, 9 peer-reviewed articles in leading journals alongside book chapters, encyclopedia entries, and reviews, and is highly sought after for conference speaking engagements and organizing both in the U.S. and abroad. Dean Mercado is available to respond to questions about this request for immediate tenure.
I think we're passing all these as one, though, so I think you just keep.
Oh,
going.
so I just keep going. Oh, excellent. Professor Locke received his Master's of Fine Arts degree program from Massachusetts College of Art and Design. He served as both faculty and visiting scholar at several revered institutions, including recently as Professor of Art at Pratt Institute. In recognition of his excellence, he was awarded tenure at both the Massachusetts College of Art and Design and Pratt Institute. Professor Locke's innovative work has been the subject of numerous solo and group exhibitions, and he has received various prestigious grants and awards, including the Guggenheim Fellowship from the John Simon Guggenheim Memorial Foundation and the Pollock Krasner Foundation grant. Policy, do you want me to just read the policy item? Policy 1B3C. Dr. Martinez received his Master's of Education degree in Administration, Planning, and Social Policy from the Harvard Graduate School of Education and was previously awarded tenure at the State University of New York at Purchase as an associate professor, where he served as co-chair of film in the School of Film and Media Studies. Dr. Martinez is a widely respected scholar in the field of documentary filmmaking, as evidenced by his work as director on 6 documentaries, cinematographer on 26 documentaries, and editor on 10 documentaries, many of which have been appeared on such prestigious networks as PBS, CNN, and the New York Times OpDoc. He has been nominated for an Emmy Award and received grants, fellowships, and residencies from various institutions, including the Sundance Institute's Concordia Studios, the Gates Foundation, and the International Documentary Association. Policy item 1B4A. The information, oh,
No,
nope,
gotta
sorry,
stop it.
I
Gotta stop it.
passed.
So
Went too fast.
I move the approval of policy items 1B3A through 1B3C. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion on these 3 appointments? Hearing none, we'll vote. All in favor?
Aye.
No opposed or abstentions. Those items pass. Policy item 1B4A is a resolution to approve the Faculty Personnel Matters Report of the Education Policy Committee. Now you can go.
The information contained in the Faculty Personnel's Matter Report includes appointments and reappointments with tenure and fellowship leaves. Faculty are evaluated and reappointed on a systematic basis through a highly rigorous process involving local governance, as well as approval of the institution's chief academic officer and president, with the goal of awarding tenure to retain superior faculty. Fellowship leave is granted to faculty to conduct research, improve their teaching, or produce creative work as part of the nationally recognized responsibilities of the professoriate. The October Faculty Personnel Matters Report of the Education Policy Committee was generated from faculty data entered into CUNY First, the university's system of record, between April 28, 2025 and September 8, 2025.
I move approval of policy item 1B4A. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion, questions? Let's put it to a vote. All in favor? Aye. Any abstention or? Item passes. Policy item 1B4B is a resolution requesting approval of the actions in the Curriculum and Academic Policy Dashboard Report. Alicia?
Routine academic matters, local academic policies, and course inclusions in the university's general education program are presented to the Committee on Education Policy in summary format generated from an online dashboard. Highlights from this month's dashboard include 12 program actions and 2 revised undergraduate policies.
Okay, I move the approval of policy item 1B4B. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any questions, discussions? Hearing none, we'll put it to a vote. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item passes. With no more items on the policy calendar, I now call on Interim Executive Vice Chancellor and University Provost Alicia Olero to introduce the information items on the agenda,
Okay,
which we did already. I don't understand.
I do have a question. The item AA, is that for you to read, or do you want me to read that?
That was in your script.
Okay,
so-
so it's not in my script.
So it's in my script?
Oh,
Okay.
that
Okay,
was
so-
in the script that you gave us, so I'm not sure why.
Okay, do you want me to read it? It was grayed out for me.
I can read it, I read it. I mean, this is.
I will read it.
2A, it's basically what we've just
Yep.
said. It's a resolution being considered by the Finance and Administration Committee later today related to the undergraduate, non-resident online tuition rates for undergraduate students enrolled in the 4+1 Global Partnership Programs at the School of Public Health.
Yeah.
We will consider.
You will
it.
consider that.
You will consider.
And then 2B is a resolution being considered later today by the Finance and Administration Committee to authorize CUNY to enter into a memorandum of understanding with the New York City Department of Education for college access and success programs.
Right.
We will consider
So that,
that too,
uh,
unless there's more information here.
I think that's it.
Oh, you'll have to come to the next meeting to learn
Okay.
more.
That's right.
And
Yes.
item 2C, is a resolution considered earlier today by the Governance Committee to amend bylaw 9.6C. It's about promotions, and we had a first reading. That happened.
Okay.
I'll tell you that
And
happened.
so now I give the
Now it's-
details on all of that.
I don't think,
I have a long script explaining all of these, but
I don't think so.
If you'd like to, but you don't need to.
I don't think so.
I feel like we've discussed them enough.
Yeah.
Do you want to save my voice?
Okay, so with no more items on the agenda, I move to adjourn this meeting. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor, thank you.